Do you like confrontation? Do you avoid confrontation? Well, if you're like most, you probably avoid confrontation and it is costing you a ton. I want to tell you a story where avoiding confrontation cost one of these companies I'm about to tell you $250,000 in a quarter. And this could be happening to you. Now, if you're new to the show, my name is Jason Swenk. I ran a digital agency for 12 years until we sold it. And I wanted to create a show I wish I had that walks you through strategies and things I wish I knew when I was running my agency so you can grow your agency much faster. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe, hit that little bell button so you never miss out on a new episode. All right, so I'm talking to my good friend Gene, and we start talking about confrontation. And all of us pretty much think we want to avoid confrontation. And I want you to think about how much is it costing you. So let me walk you through a scenario. Let's say an employee walks in tomorrow and they say, Jason, I'm leaving the company, I'm taking a job somewhere else. They walk out of the office and you're like, holy cow, this is awesome. Like, I am so happy, right? Like, what did you actually do? Do you have any employees like that? Do you have any clients like that? If a client came to you and said, oh, we're making a change, would you be happy? If the answer is yes, you're avoiding confrontation and it's costing you a ton of money. So let me get to that story. So Gene's telling me the story of this $250 million manufacturing client. And this one employee that they would not miss, that they would be happy if they were gone, actually lost them 8 clients. And so they started asking, well, how much does this cost? How much does this cost your business? And they were like, $250,000 a quarter. And they're like, are you not mad? And he's like, yeah, I'm mad. And they're like, well, how could you avoid it? And he's like, well, I could have fired that person a long time ago. And why didn't you? Well, I wanted to avoid confrontation. I wanted to tell you that story because that's happening to you right now. Whether it be clients, whether it be partners, whether it be employees. Stop avoiding confrontation, look it in its face, and say how it is. Like, I had to get rid of a mastermind member not too long ago just because they just weren't the right fit. And they were just taking and they weren't giving, and they didn't fit the core values. They snuck in, and I wasn't going to allow that member to make 10 other members leave, right? I didn't want to avoid confrontation. I wanted to get rid of that person. And I want the same for you. So I want you to think about that and think about, are you avoiding confrontation? It's good in order to, go straight at it and say, look, it's going to hurt in the short run, but in the long run, it's going to be fantastic and you're going to be happy. So I'd love to hear your comments. Have you avoided confrontation? Do you like confrontation? There's some people that like confrontation. I think somewhat I like confrontation. Like, I'm like, oh, you're going to bully me? I'll push back, right? You're not going to hurt me. So I'd love to hear your comments, and make sure you subscribe, hit that little button. If there's anything I can do for you, you always reach out. My website is a plethora, I'm using a big word here, of information. Go check it out, and until next time, have a swank day.